For this video, I wanted to do something special for one of my best friends. Her name is Liz. She will be getting married on October 29th. There are so many things I want to say to her. I figured that this was the best way to do it because she's one of my best friends, and even though we are thousands of miles apart, nothing will ever change our friendship. I first met Liz back in the spring of 2008. And by spring, I mean spring semester. We were both in college, and I met her in rehearsals for the upcoming senior dance show at Winona State. For about 2 months, I just really only knew her through rehearsals. We didn't really start hanging out a whole lot, but we get along in rehearsals, and she was just always somebody fun. What ended up happening was the week of the show, she comes in with a black eye. Everyone was so confused, and myself included, because we wanted to know how she got this black eye. Turns out she took a softball to the face. This left her unable to perform in the show. From there, we would just hang out. Our main connection was always dance. So over the next couple of years, while she was finishing up her time at WSU, and so was I, we would take dance classes together. Or if we weren't in the same class together, we would still talk about dance things. We would watch So You Think You Could Dance together. That was our main connection, was dance. Even still, well, on Facebook, I will link her to dance-related things and ask about what she's doing with dance, and I think that will always be our main connector, but it certainly isn't the only thing that we talk about. So as she was coming to a close at her time at Winona State, she was very nervous about applying for the JET program. She was really unsure of pursuing her whole adventure out into Japan. And if you know her now, you would know that she did go to Japan. When she finally graduated and she left to Japan, there was definitely a lot of distance between us physically, but we were still there for each other. We would Skype on a regular basis. It wasn't too frequently. We would still find time to talk to each other, but just given the time difference, like either I was just waking up and she was going to go to bed, or I was about to go to bed and she was waking up. I'm pretty sure both of us at some point just ended up either like staying up a little bit later than usual just so we could talk a little more. It was nice just to still be able to talk and just be updated on each other's life on a more personal basis. I was making video updates on my YouTube channel specifically for her. I think that helped keep us together. Whenever important things happened in our lives, we would always tell each other. We were pretty open in our discussions about pretty much everything. We had good times, we had our bad times, but it's sticking through all that stuff that made us such good friends. During our time at Winona State, once we just began to really truly hang out, we would hang out almost all the time. Whether it was just sitting down in between classes, we would always just find time to sit together and just talk and complain about our classes that we didn't want to go to, or we would find a room in the library just to try and get stuff done. Although a lot of the time we would just distract ourselves with non-homework related things. We did get our stuff done on time, but it was just it took a little longer than normal. So we would hang out between classes, after classes, and even she would pick me up in the early morning when we were going to ballet class at like 8:30 in the morning. But it definitely helped both of us to get to class on time because she was my ride and she knew that she had to pick me up to get to class. And we would always get there early, so we would just kind of put on our music before the class and just relax before class and waited for everyone to filter in. One of the first times I heard about Tim, it wasn't that long after she had first started dating him. And so I had asked her, the important questions, you know, how'd you meet him? How was the first date? You know, because I wanted to know how things were going for her. I can't remember the specifics, but I do remember saying that, you know, that Tim was kind of dorky in a little, in a sense, like that he would get embarrassed or nervous about. It was like little minor things. I remember that she found them to be adorable and cute, and she was kind of. It was just, you could see that she was happy. It was good to see her happy because she deserves to be happy. So over the course of more time, you know, she was still with him, and she would be uploading pictures on Facebook with him, and they just always looked like they were having fun. Even though I never have had a chance to meet him yet, I can tell that he's going to make her happy. To Liz and Tim, I just want to say congratulations on getting married. Liz, I love you. You have been a really great friend. Like we've always said, it doesn't matter that, you know, we're miles apart and we don't talk on a day-to-day basis. We still know that, you know, we're going to be there for each other no matter what happens. No matter the distance between us, we're still going to be friends. Tim, I haven't met you. Judging from the way Liz talks about you, I just know that you're going to make her happy. You already do, and it's just great to see her with somebody who cares about her so much. And I wish I could be there on your guys' special day so I could say this stuff to you in person. I hope that this is a good alternative for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I can't wait to see you again, Liz, and I can't wait to meet you for the first time, Tim. So have a good one, and until we meet.